Hello! Hey, it's Aoife from Dublin Circus Project, and this is our second day on juggling clubs. So I've made myself my newspaper juggling club and I've been playing around with it, and I actually think it's pretty good. The one really good thing about it is whenever I've been throwing it and it's hit me in the face a couple of times, it's not as sore as a real juggling club. So this is actually a really good thing to learn with. Something that we can start with that's nice and fancy is a thumb spin. And to do the thumb spin, we're going to find out where it is that our juggling club balances. Mine is around here. So I'm going to hold it with my thumb at that balancing point. And then in the horizontal direction, I'm just twisting it, twisting it, twisting it. I can see that my fingers here are getting in the way. So the next time I'm going to twist it, and I'm going to open my hand out flat. Open my hand out flat and let it go all the way around the thumb and back onto my hand. So I have to let my fingers open so it can spin around my thumb and back to my hand. And it won't work if I don't give it enough energy. You have to give it a good twist all the way around. Another nice and fancy thing to do is called a flourish. Whoa. So again, I'm holding my juggling club. This one's in the middle, maybe a little bit towards where my balance point is, up here. And I take the head of it back towards me and I push it away. I push it away, I push it away, and whenever I push it away, I open up my hand. So I push it away, I open up my hand so it can twist around the back, and I grab it again. So twist. And it can go nice and fast. And I do believe you can do it on the other side of your hand, although I'm not that good at it. This way and back this way. So you can do both sides of your arm. This side is a little bit more tricky, but you'll get there. You'll probably be better than me in no time. Other things, well, we did a whole week on balance before, and balancing a juggling club, it's a really good prop and a good skill to learn. So we start with it on our hand. That's something we can all do already. So let's see, I want to see if I can throw it into a balance. So I'm going to give it a little and get underneath it. So I start holding it in the middle, and as it goes up, I'm kind of pulling my hand towards the bottom and keeping my eyes on the top. So you can hold it down the end. Maybe that's a better way to start off. Hold it down by the end and just flick it up into a balance. And then as time goes on, we can move up and up the handle and find the right place. Now I wonder, whenever we get good at putting it up into the balance, I want to see if I can do something like throwing it around and catching it in a balance. To be able to do this though, it's really important to receive the balance. I use my knees a lot to soften it so that whenever I throw it up into a balance, it's not on a hard surface. When I come up, I also have to receive, and that helps to steady the balance. So we can already practice that whenever I'm doing the throw up into a balance. And it becomes really important whenever I try to do things like to change from one end to the other. I really have to try to receive the balance. That wasn't quite it. Whoa! Oh, you get the idea. Keep practicing, you'll get it. What about doing it on our nose? This is a hard one to build up to. Doing it, jumping from a feather to a juggling club is quite difficult. But one thing that we can do that's kind of a step in between, if we start with it in one hand, I'm going to come up, I'm going to place it on my nose, all the way up to straight, And then as soon as I let go, I'm going to look down towards my other hand. So it guides it to fall into this hand. And then the other way around. So I'm coming up, I move to straight, and I guide it down to my other hand. So we can go through that a couple of times. And as we get better and better at it, maybe we can rest in a balance for a second and then down the other side. Try to increase the amount of balance time and feel that floaty second before it falls into our other hand. Okay, lots of tricks already without juggling the club at all. So juggling the club, let's do it. I like to think about, with a juggling club, that I'm thinking about the top of the juggling club and where it's going to go. Because I just want to throw that juggling club to here, and the handle will spin around and come back into my hand. So if I want to throw to myself, to my same hand, I think about the end of the club coming to here. And if I wanted to throw it from this hand over into this hand, I think about the top of the juggling club coming to here. And the handle will twist around. And the height that you choose for the juggling club will also coordinate with the amount of spin that I give it. And the amount of spin is more controlled by my wrist and how much of this action that I do. I don't want to give it too much spin because then I'm going to lose control of it. But then again, if I give it too little spin, it's not going to make it all the way around. So that's a little bit of fine tuning that we need to do. I find thinking about the top of the club and where it's going helps. This club's getting a little bit damaged already. Oh, my beautiful club. Okay, so whenever we master throwing it from hand to hand, you can try out something fancy like under your arm to the same hand. What about under the leg to the other hand? So it's start in this hand, opposite leg lifts up, catch it in the other hand. One that I learned this morning, I'm going to throw, and with my opposite, throw this one up, I'm going to lift my leg, and with my opposite hand I'm going to reach through and catch. Yes! Did it! So the key to this is that I'm trying to throw the club as if my hand was down here. So I have to throw it a little bit further towards myself. So, so that's lots of things with one club. Try them out, see what you think, and see if you can come up with any others. And we'll see you soon. Bye!